It's a challenge. There's been a ton of work, obviously, that's gone into this, a year in advance. I mean, we started talking about this a long time ago. As soon as the schedule came out and we figured we were going, that's when you start planning. And very helpful to have, Joe Philbin, Darren Crine, those guys have been over there a couple times. So we've got people that have experienced it and can give you the pluses, the minuses, and give you a lot of ideas on, the practice week, the practice schedule, when to leave, what time to leave, the boarding of the plane, sleeping on the way over, staying up once you get over there, getting your body clock adjusted to that time zone, all those type of things. But it's a challenge. It's an undertaking, and really our ops department, our organization has really stepped up and done a great job. Jeff Brown has been an all-star. All of our departments have been over there a couple times, and logistically just figuring out hotels and buses and the trip to Wimbledon, all that stuff is it's an undertaking, obviously, and we got to get. It's going to be a short turnaround. It's like playing a Thursday game for us. Even though we're playing on a Sunday, we got a week, but the week goes fast. They'll be off tomorrow. We'll come in Tuesday, and it'll be like a Wednesday, and next thing you know, we're going to be on a plane. So it'll be a heck of a challenge.
It doesn't really sound like a vacation.
No,
it should be.
No, business trip with a much longer flight.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
All right, so you flew back from England yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You were on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
We should have had you like tape
some
reports and then act like it was live.
I had stuff with me. I probably could have pulled that off.
He had stuff going on. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
You want to get into that?
No,
Do you have something to
Well, yeah, got engaged. Yeah,
Hey!
Thank you.
Congratulations.
But no, the fantastic trip, great place. It is a business trip for the guys, so they won't be able to do a lot of sightseeing. So they'll get there, practice, do some promotion for the game, play the game, and then come back. It'll be a little different for them because I didn't have like a posh private jet I can take directly into Heathrow. I had to.
You mean it didn't show up for you?
I didn't get to.
It was late.
Yeah, I didn't make it in time.
The Rolls didn't pick him up on the red carpet.
No connection or anything like that.
My question for you would be this: when you flew over there, how long does it take to get adjusted to that time difference, though, when you're on the ground?
Depends on the time that you leave.
Right.
I left on a Friday evening and landed Saturday morning there.
Okay.
And so tried to sleep on the plane. Get on the plane, try to sleep as if it's a normal night, and then wake up. Refresh that kind of way. And so depending on when the team gets there, that'll kind of dictate on how they want to go about the rest of their day.
It messes
it's
up
5 hours ahead. It's 5 hours ahead. So you have to strategically plan on how you want to go about it.
If somebody's brain isn't wired just right, though, man, that takes a couple days to get properly adjusted to that.
And they are leaving Thursday. I think they're leaving
Thursday at some point.
So,
they do have a practice in the morning, so my guess is that they're leaving Thursday afternoon, which would mean they would land there
early Friday morning. Right. Yeah, kind of the same he was on.
They've got, I know they have an availability for the London media out there Friday, which would be afternoon their time. So it sounds like they're gonna land and then just try to stay up the rest of the day on Friday and go to bed Friday night. Then Saturday is the final walkthrough. Sunday's the game.
Yeah, and it's an odd, also, I think, local time 2:30 p.m. kickoff. On Sunday. So that's that odd in between. You're used to playing 1 o'clock games, you're used to playing 4:25 games. There's an odd in between that may or may not be something, but you always got to look at that. Just the same as these guys go to the West Coast teams coming east. You've accentuated that.
Definitely something you're going to have to adjust to. So yeah, about 8-hour flight somewhere in that ballpark, and it'll take a little bit of time to adjust to. Coming back though is where you kind of really need to get your rest for a couple of days before you start things to get back to normal.
Well, and that makes their decision all the more interesting because the NFL will give these teams that fly over in London, they'll give them the opportunity to have the bye week after the trip over there. The Colts turn that opportunity down for a later bye.
Yep.
And they host the Bears then 2 weeks from yesterday.
It's kind of half a bye.
Going in, we didn't know it would be that way, but
I'll lob that out there.
Touche.
It's working out pretty good for us. We go to London and the whole trip and the jet lag, all that type of stuff. You face an 0-3 team. You come back
and face another
0-3 team.
Because the Bears, I think, have a bye heading into the Colts game. They host the Lions this coming Sunday, and boy, Chicago is
wow.
And that's one of the oldest franchises in the NFL. That they're looking like what do you say on Twitter? Hot.
Doo-doo water. That's
Water. We would call that hot garbage on some part of town also.
Garbage.
Yeah.